Puck is turned off the wall by Stahl and right to the Penguin defense. Chris Letang with it there. Over to Ehrhoff and onto the right wing now to Beau Bennett. Bennett with a shot and a save by Cam Ward and no further play. Penguins come to center. Bobby Farnham trying to get in on the puck. Farnham in the corner, steps out, shoots it off the side of the net. It's his own rebound. Seconds on the penalty to Stahl. There's Ehrhoff coming to center. Will shoot it long on Cam Ward. Big rebound. And it comes right to Adams. A shot and a save made by Ward on Greg Adams. Letang. Sutter leaning in as he comes over the line. He shoots it right on and Ward freezes. Send it deep again. And right there is Sekera. And he just moves it ahead and the Canes come to center. Palusti goes to the net. Centering pass. Stahl a shot. He scores. Fleury wasn't sure where the puck was there. He was moving in the paint. I'm not quite sure why, Bob. He was moving as that puck was shot by Stahl, and it went into the, it looked like an empty net practically.
Well, the puck came from the board, so he had to move one way, and Stahl was moving the other way. So it was kind of the yin and the yang of the pass and of the movement. There's the pass. He's looking through bodies. He has to scramble back to his left. He can't get there in time. And just like Jaromir Jagr scored, moving in that fashion from his left to his right.
Distributes it right back in behind the net. Falk right there to get it. Send it up the wall. Those quick touch passes they're making are getting them out of the zone quickly. And now Palusti against Bortuzzo cut him off. And then he dropped it back in a good shot and a better save by Fleury. They're just not that kind of a team. Even though their record is where it is, they're in a lot of games. And they're going to make it tough all night for the Penguins. Here's Gerby with it down the wing. He shoots it. Fleury the save. The rebound is controlled by Ehrhoff. Greg Adams on the right wing. Moves it into the middle. Shot by Gotch is a glove save by Ward. Brett Belmore sends it back around near side for Hainsey. Two big tall defensemen. Hainsey gave it away to Kunitz. Kunitz with a shot. Save made and Sutter can't get to the rebound.
For the Pittsburgh Penguins, getting Beau Bennett back here tonight certainly helps.
Yes, it does. Beau Bennett with it. Perfect pass to Kunitz. He scores!
Yes, it does certainly help. And Kunitz finding chemistry with Bennett and Ebbett on the faceoff. Take a look. There's a rotation. Winning the battles behind the net. And I love the way they're getting on the defense. Hainsey real quick. And the one play, look at the vision. Absolutely tremendous vision by Bennett down low.
Back to Scuderi. Gains a red line and dumps it in. Gotch gets in after it. Backhands it behind the net for Adams. Spaulding goes to the front of the net. Gotch's shot at a glove save made by Ward. Into the right wing. Adams fired it wide to the near side. It comes to Spaulding. His shot off a stick in front. And there's Adams right in front of the goal again. There's something to talk about. Here's Malkin coming to the net and a shot stopped him. The rebound just pushed away from Letang who was coming to the net.
Letang has joined the last couple of rushes. Remember, he was just offside to start. Oh, and another good opportunity here as Malkin goes to the front of the cage.
Crosby skating, turning. Malkin's in front. Backhand shot goes right through. Malkin got knocked down. He couldn't get to the rebound. He was there. Malkin again with a drive, but that one went off the crossbar and up into the netting.
Got their defense active. Letang and this ship, Pouliot.
Now it's 2-on-2 as Pouliot comes over against Lindholm. Nice move by him. He shoots it and Fleury the save. Now up the right wing. It's Boychuk. Zach Boychuk in on the forecheck. Dropped it off. And a quick shot by Belmore. Stopped by Fleury. Sutter. Right in the right spot. Came to the rescue there to clear that rebound away from the right side of Marc-Andre Fleury. Rust has to get off the ice. He's way at the end of his shift here. One of the Canes fell down back in the Carolina zone. He gets back up as the Penguins control. Quick shot by Dunn and a good save by Cam Ward.
They're 2-on-1 as Sutter chips it in. They're still having trouble, and yeah, they don't give up many goals.
Look out, Victor Rask coming towards the goal. Shot, he just missed on the blocker side of Fleury.
Forcing to dump it in right now.
Here goes Kunitz. He carries to center ice. Moves it right wing to Beau Bennett. Bennett dangling in front. Oh, right to the net. Kicked out by Cam Ward.
If you get a center drive, they won't. They'll have have to back off and respect that center drive.
Shot to the net by McClement, kicked out by Fleury, and the Penguins storm back. Ebbett moves it along to the left side for Magna. Magna's shot and a save by Ward, and right there is Ebbett for the rebound. Malone is in the box. The nephew of former Penguin Greg Malone. Spaulding moves it to the right wing. Shot from a sharp angle, and it came leaking through Ward, but no Penguin there to get it as Sutter got a lot on that shot. Bo Bennett back up top for Dupre. The slap shot. Ward kicks it away. Right to Ehrhoff. A couple of guys that can shoot the puck on the points here. And Dupre and Ehrhoff. Here's Bennett, holds it. Sends it across. A quick shot. And the save made by Ward on Christian Ehrhoff. Now it's Dupre with it. To Ehrhoff again. Ehrhoff straight away to Bennett. Penetrates. Shoots it. And a blocker save made by Ward. Wide of the goal. Dwyer back to the front of the net. The Penguins are there to break that up. And Malkin looks to the right wing for Rust. A shot is saved by Ward. Crosby went in there looking for the rebound. Here's Boards. Lindholm keeps working to Stahl. Eric Stahl in the corner. Elias Lindholm comes off the wall. Try to get it to the net. Right there is Toulouse. Fleury robs him blind. Fleury got over before Toulouse could pull the trigger, and he was there to make the save. They're 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. They registered 0 shots on their first chance. Riley Nash moves it to Falk. He's dangerous from the right point. Justin Falk shot off the goalpost. Maybe in the history of the whole game.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Remarkable there. Here's McClement with it shooting, and Fleury with a nifty glove save there, and he holds on for a face-off. Look out. Terry with it down the wing, a 2-on-1. Passes it across, and Fleury again with a sprawling save. He stopped Toulouse coming to the goal there on a 2-on-1.
Well, the Penguins turned it over in the neutral zone. Canes come 2-on-1, and Fleury sliding across, stacking the pads, getting the glove up.
Into the Penguins zone it goes with lots of time left in this game. Just over the 4-minute mark of the third period. Here's Ehrhoff, going to do it himself. He shoots it, and a glove save made by Cam Ward. Canes able to keep it alive to the goal. Shot. Oh, Fleury makes another tremendous save on Elias Lindholm. Crosby knocked off his skates by McClement. Rust pokes it right to the feet of Cam Ward, and he freezes it. Malkin takes a shot after the whistle from Justin Falk.
Chris.
Here's Rust with it, trying to drive to the net, and Ward makes a save on Brian Rust. A couple of good opportunities for Rust on that shift. Goal. Here's Sutter up the wing. He's got Bo Bennett with him. Brandon Sutter, right side of the pad. Ward sprawling to make the save with his left pad. So another two-pad stack. Here's a shot by Ehrhoff, and Ward the save. The rebound, Bennett can't get it in the net. As Ward scrambled back and had some help in front of him. As Letang turned the puck over there, but Penguins have people back. Still, though, here come the Canes on the rush. That shot just flipped the equipment of Fleury there. Good release there down the right wing by Riley Nash. Ward moves it to Hainsey. Nash dumps it to Terry, to Dwyer, to the goal, and a save made by Fleury on Patrick Dwyer, and a great chance for the Canes off the rush.
You got the defenseman going north, and you can't turn south on a dime.
And that was Cooley on the defenseman who turned it over. He was stripped to the puck by Stahl. Dodge with a shot. Left save made. Stahl's trying to get to the rebound, but Johnny on the spot was sending it. Sutter lassos the puck behind the goal. Brings it up top. Finds Dupre. Wrist shot this time. Off the stick of Kunitz. And Bo Bennett out the center a shot. He scores!
Well, you could feel it coming. It was building. And Carolina, they just couldn't match what the Penguins were bringing. And they were bringing passion on the puck, intensity, and they were bringing an ex-Cane to finish it off. Looked like it went off. Belmore, I believe, tried to block that shot.
Net to the corner. Reverse hit there by Stahl. And he centered the puck, and time expires. The Penguins win it by a score of 2-1.